Today's car chat is going to be about mental health helping life changes. So just life changes, little changes you can make in your life to help your mental health. And this video is just basically going to be what I've experienced personally and what helps me. If you don't agree, or mental health is not something that you really believe in, a lot of people think that it's just like, just get over it, just be happy, you know what I mean? And that's just the answer to everything. So if you're one of those people, you're at the wrong video, sis. Like, what are you doing? You saw the title, but you still clicked T. But yeah, if you don't believe in this kind of thing, this isn't really your thing, this makes you uncomfortable, you don't believe in it, whatever, click off this video. It's that simple. The first thing that helped me is very obvious, but I'm young and stupid, so it didn't dawn on me until now. But eating right, it does truly affect everything that you do and are. Like, it's freaking insane. Changing your diet and having a good diet, eating right, making sure your body's getting everything it needs, drinking enough water, can have such an effect on you, your temperament, your energy, all of that. So eating right and drinking water is one of the most important things, I would say. You feel so much better. You have so much more energy. Your body feels better. When you drink enough water, your skin looks better. Your cells are hydrated. It's nothing but good things, you know what I mean? And you don't have to go cold turkey, because that's what I didn't do. That I just gradually started cutting out things that were not good for me, and eventually, you just do more and more, you know what I mean? Because your body gets used to it, you adjust to it. I know it may seem like the hardest thing to do in the world, but you do get used to it. Exercising, you guys, I hate exercising so much. Like, who doesn't hate exercise? If you don't hate exercising, I don't really trust you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like side-eyeing you, like, I guess, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, exercising is super important. Again, it does give you a lot of energy and does really good things for your body. It keeps you healthy, and I feel like exercise is a good thing for the mind too. Just knowing that you're doing something good for your body makes your mind feel better, you know what I mean? So exercising is a really good one. I really need to start exercising again, guys. I'm going to, and you guys leave in my comments every single day, start exercising again. So I start exercising. This next one is pretty self-explanatory and it's pretty obvious. Cutting out negative people. If there's someone in your life that is negative, and this can mean a lot of different things, that just means every time you tell them about something, they're negative about it, especially if it's something that you're excited about. Or every time that you say something good about yourself, they're saying the opposite, you know what I mean? Well, you still have, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Anything that isn't positive energy that you're exhibiting, and you've spoken to that person on more than one occasion about this, and they still don't get it, cut them off. It's done. A lot of times, to move on to that next level in life, you can't take a lot of those people, those same people that you had with that level that you're currently on, with you to that new level. So if you have to cut out some people, that's okay. You just couldn't take them to where you're going. That's not to say you might not meet back up later on in life when you're both in different points, and maybe, be at the same point, or, be a better match for each other, whether that be friends or relationships. But if someone is being counterproductive to what you're trying to do, be more positive, be more healthy, then they just gotta go. I mean, grandma, you was cool, but you being negative, you gotta go. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, you guys. But family is not exempt from this. I hate when people say this, but we're family. If you are toxic, if you are detrimental to me, my mental health, anything like that, you gotta go. I mean, I guess I won't cut you out completely because we're family, but I just won't talk to you as much, I guess. Like, I feel like people use the family excuse too much. Just because we're family, that doesn't give you the right, that's not an excuse to mistreat me. period. I don't care what anyone says. Family does not get that right. No one does, period. So that's just how I feel on that. This next one is kind of like cheesy, but whatever. I feel like finding yourself can really help your mental health. Me personally, because I feel like this journey to find myself has really helped my mental health. So I feel like just my idea of finding myself was just being alone for a while, including friends, not worried about relationships. All I'm worried about is my success and where I'm going in life, which it should have been like all along, you know what I mean? So that's me finding myself. But I feel like just you worrying about yourself, taking care of yourself is so good for your mental health, you know what I mean? Because that's what you should be doing. Taking time to figure out what I want. I think taking time to figure out what I really want is really important too, because I don't know, you just have to spend time with yourself, look within to see what you really want and what you really truly believe God put you here to do. This next one is one that applies to younger people who don't have, I don't want to say any responsibilities, but many responsibilities, I should say. And like I said, these are just my personal opinion, but be selfish if you're in the position to. What I mean by that is if you don't have kids and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You don't have a significant other. Be selfish. Think about yourself. Do for yourself. Do what makes you feel good. It's all about you right now. As long as you don't take that too far. Like, not in every aspect of life, but it's just like, for the most part, you should be worried about you. It's all about you. Be selfish while you can. That's just how I feel, because this might be my last time to do this. You know what I mean? What if I have kids? What if I get married? You know what I mean? Which I honestly doubt that's going to happen. And this last little tip, or whatever you want to call it, is the most important one by far. And it's also it should be the most obvious one, is prayer works magic, you guys. I cannot tell you how much I have changed, how much my life has changed since I started praying more. I literally pray all throughout the day nowadays, and I just feel different, you know what I mean? When you finally give yourself to God and you give all your problems to God, you just feel different. You walk lighter. The weight's not so heavy on your shoulders. You just have to pray, you know what I mean? You know that everything, just take a step back and think about it. You know that God created this earth, right? We all know that. You know that God has power over everything that you're going through, everything in the world, period. He has power over everything. He created everything. So when you have a problem that you can't seem to fix, why wouldn't you give it to him? He literally created everything, so I'm sure that he could solve this little problem of yours, right? So just think about it like that. When you have a problem, give it to God, which just means pray about it. Pray about it. Tell him what's happening, like he doesn't already know. Tell him what's happening. Tell him how you're feeling. Tell him what you want to happen. Tell him what you need. And that's it. Give it to God and let it go. That doesn't mean that when you give problems to God, you stop working towards a solution. That just means that you stop stressing about finding a solution. You can still work towards that solution, because prayer without work is dead. But that doesn't mean that you have to worry about finding that solution every step of the way. Yeah, that's my number one tip, is pray, pray, pray. Whenever something happens, in that moment, just stop and start praying. Trust me, you guys, it will change your life forever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my few little tips that I came up with. Just, what I've been doing for the last few months that has really seemed to be helping. So yeah, that's about it. I have to go back into work, or I have to go into work now, guys. So I love you, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.